16 students yesterday from the teacher training. We have, Monday we have 8 students. We start a new online training. So this online stuff is working pretty well. It's fun. Well, let's find our breath. Let's sit up tall. Today what I want you to do is I want you to come into the throat chakra, your Jaladhara Bandha. We want to drop the knee down, the chin down, right into the chest. And try to lengthen the back of the neck up. And you can make that really extreme, or you can just slightly do that. And as you do, you'll notice the back of your neck slightly straighten and it'll lift the crown for you. Also, it'll give a little bit more squeeze and modulation of the inhale and the exhale. So as you breathe in, try to breathe in through the nose and exhale through the nose. And release that chin downward. And as you exhale, really control the exit of the wind. And with your eyes, let's take the focus to a point. That point is up to you, wherever that point is, but don't make it many points. Try to create one point. Good. If you want more grounding, let's try to bring the palms down. That will help with that. If you want to find a little balance between grounding and possibility, maybe turn the palms up. And through this throat lock, I want you to bring in beautiful colors of blue, light and medium colors of blue. So from turquoise to sky blue to a nice midday blue. Take 3 more breaths through the neck here. I'm going to let some other people in and engage your root lock. Nice. Engage the belly lock. And maybe in this position you can set an intention for the class today. Maybe put your mind at ease, go a little deeper into this. And let's wrap that intention around an Om. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Lift the hands straight up above your head. Drop the chin into your chest here. And then exhale, release the arms open to the floor. Bring the hands back behind you. Open the heart. Open your eyes wide. Open that throat lock. And then exhale, take that big yes. Nice. And then take the head down to the chest and then tip it over to the right side and lean it back over the left side. Bring it forward. Nice. And then come back to the left side, changing directions. Nice. And then let's walk the hands forward and come all the way forward if we can into nice little fold into the floor here. Let the head fall if you can. And if you need to, take your block and put that block in front of you and rest the head on it. And take a little restorative here for about 3 more breaths. Stretching out loosening and letting things go. Keep the breath moving. Nice. Good, you guys. You can even say the little no here. Tip your, rock your head from side to side. Find a little movement. And let's walk ourselves back up. And let's reach that right hand up and high and take the left hand out to the side. Get a nice little side stretch here. Nice. And let's bring the hand down in front of us, sweeping it down, maybe observing the hand with our eyes as it goes up and around and over. Giving a little linkage here with your vision, the movement of the hand and your breath. Just the simplest of no thinking, but just using the tool of the eye, the breath, and the movement of the arm. Nice. Let's sweep that over to the right side. Bring the hand into the floor. Take the left arm up high. And again, follow those fingers or the palm of the hand with your eyes. Letting the head follow gently. Let the breath continue to ocean through this. Nice. Take one more of those. And let's sit up tall here. Let's reach the fingers to the floor. Nice. And try to press into the fingers a little bit. Get the length of the arms. Drop the shoulders down. Drop the chin down. Engage root lock. Try to make your spine a little bit longer. And if you need to, you can bring the hands in a little bit closer if that helps you. Take another breath. And really tuck the chin here. Come into that Jaladhara Bandha. Beautiful. Let's take a little lion's breath pranayama. Let's inhale, lift the arms up here. And let's exhale into lion's breath. Take another breath. And another one. Beautiful. And come to the tabletop and let's take our cat and cow. Rounding the back into a nice cat. You can inhale here. And then exhale into that cow. Inhale into cat. And you can switch that around if you like. You can exhale into your cat. Inhale into cow if you like. Nice. On these next two, try to really drop the hips or drop the chest into the belly into the floor. Find that length of the arms looking up. Then on that exhale, try to really tuck that hip. Push with the hands harder into the floor. Nice. And then right from this cat, let's tuck the toes in and push up into downward facing dog. And then rock that dog. Be here for a little bit. Walking it out. Nice. And I want you to take that right leg here and just sort of step it just forward a little bit and then push back on it. Try to straighten that right leg as you have the left leg in your normal position for dog. And try to get a little deeper hamstring stretch here. You can come up on the toes of the left foot to make that happen. It's kind of nice. And then come back into down dog. And then take the left foot over a little bit in front, outside of that right foot. Try to straighten it a little bit. Nice. Beautiful, you guys. And let's simply just step the right foot forward into runner's lunge. If you need to, use your blocks at the top of the mat to lift up a little bit if you like. Take the left foot, step it forward. Straighten the legs and rise up high with the hands on the shins, inhaling into that Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold in half. Pull the body down. Nice. Take another breath. Lift up halfway. Exhale, drop down. Nice. Bend the knees and inhale with the hands into Utkatasana with the hands on the legs. Nice. I want you to take a cat and a cow here. And this time, what you're going to do is you're really going to bring the elbows a little forward and tuck the chin in. So you get a little bit more extreme movement through the upper body for this. Nice. And then let's just sit back here after we do that and take the arms up high. Sit back, breathe in and breathe out. Getting a little fire into the thighs here. Take one more breath. And exhale, sit back. Inhale, lift up, and bend that mountain into Tadasana. Reach up and way back. Squeeze your glutes, push the hips forward. Nice. And exhale, come into heart center with your hands. Go to Samasthiti. Take a moment here just to breathe in and squeeze the legs together. Press on the palms of your hands and lift the elbows. Engage that throat lock, that Mula Bandha and that Uddiyana Bandha. Nice. Let's go ahead and take 3 Surya Namaskar A's. So bend the knees gently here. Inhale, lift up high. And exhale, dive down, rainbow your arms into the floor. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, feel free to walk back. Drop the knees down, let the heart fall to the floor. And inhale, coming up into lazy up dog. And exhale into child's pose. Take a second breath here. And inhale up to tabletop. Exhale in downward facing dog. Take a breath and wag your tail. Step the left leg forward. Take the right foot forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, let the body fall. And inhale, rainbow the arms up and away, lifting up tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Squeeze the legs together again. Nice. Bend the knees slightly, reach down towards the floor, and then reach back up. Inhale, rainbow the arms into a bending mountain. And exhale, dive down. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, walk back to Chaturanga. Lower down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. You just breathe. Step that right leg forward, followed by the left. Inhale, come up halfway, tuck the chin and engage the root lock. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, rainbow the arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Just kiss the legs together, squeeze and tight, release the hands. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, walk or jump back to Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Let's step the left leg forward and then the right. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold in half. Rainbow the arms. Inhale, lift up. Rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice, you guys. Squeeze your legs together, maybe. Bend the knees. Open the arms to Utkatasana. Find that awkward pose. Take another breath here. Bounce a little bit. Let's just take the hands to heart center. Let's squeeze that right side. So come over to the left side here. And just turn the torso. Keep your hands at heart center. Nice. Stay with that. Open the arms up. Swing that arm down and come up into Tadasana, lift up tall. And exhale, dive down. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, let's step that right leg back. Nice. Come up into Hatha lunge. Inhale, breathe. And exhale, drop down into that. Step the left foot back. You can put the knees down for your Ashtanga Namaskar if you like. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Nice. Rise or jump to the front of the mat. Step forward if you like. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, rise all the way up into Utkatasana again. And exhale, rise to the top. Nice. Bend the knees, find that Utkatasana. Reaching up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And then squeeze that left side and bring the elbow over to that right side there. Really turn the body and sit back and breathe. Nice. Open the arms. Beautiful. Swing that right arm down. Come into that Utkatasana. And exhale, fold in half. Inhale, come up halfway. And then exhale, walk or jump back to your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Nice, guys. Let's step forward with that left foot. Rise up into nice, easy Hatha lunge here. Nice. Go ahead and sweep the arms down to step forward and fold in half. Inhale, lift up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice. Let's come on into the other side again. Inhale into Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Squeeze that right side by leaning to the left, turning to the left. Nice. Hooking that right elbow over that left thigh. Nice. If you can here, try to put all the weight into your left foot. Gently step the right leg back. Make an adjustment here. Nice. Stay with it. Yeah, this is the hard part. Nice, you guys. Nice work. Try to relax your face a little bit if you can. I know it's hard in this position. Beautiful. Bring your hands to the floor. Beautiful. And step back, lower down, chaturanga. And inhale. This time come into Sphinx pose. And just take a deep breath here because we held that twist a long time. Let's open the gut up here. And let's come into dolphin. Walk the feet wide. Open the hands and lift the torso up. This should feel pretty good after what we've been doing. Nice. Look from side to side. Did I see dolphin? Seal. Coming into seal. Nice. Let the head drop here. Let the body drop down. Bring the feet back together. Push back into child's pose. Take another breath and really expand through the torso. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Let's step that right foot forward, left leg forward. Inhale, come up, Let's do that on the other side. Inhale into Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Turn the body. Find that connection with that left elbow to the right thigh. Really squeezing that left side. Nice. And breathe. Open your arms up if you like. Put the right foot into the floor and step back with the left. Nice. Play with your arms here. Play with that back foot. Maybe walk and widen the stature if you need to. The feet, that is nice. Take another breath here, guys. And let that go. Bring the hands to the floor. Step back into plank. And exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, coming up into Sphinx. Widen the feet. Reaching the arms out a little bit wider and coming under that seal. Lifting up all high here. Engaging that root lock in your glutes ever so gently. Lifting up. And then slowly let that fall to the floor. Bring the legs together and push back into child's pose. Soften down in that, take a deep breath into the body. And let it go. Bring the hands forward here. Rise up into downward facing dog. Let's step that left leg forward. Rise up into Hatha lunge. Step forward, fold in half. Inhale to Utkatasana. Exhale, come to standing. Beautiful. Nice flow. Let's play with that twist a little bit, okay? Sometimes this gets you going, so we're going to speed up just a little bit. Inhale to Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Come over to the left side. Squeeze that right side. Pinch it against that right hip. Nice. Step back with the right leg. Open the arms. Nice. Maybe wrap the hands around the backhand around the lower back. Nice. Bring the right hand to the floor here and walk that right leg back a little bit more. Get longer. And then turn the torso, open that left arm up. Nice. Take another breath. Find that movement through the right toes. Get that right ankle moving again a bit. If that hurts your wrist, you can take a fist and put that into the floor. Feels good. Nice. And then let's bring the left hand down. Walk the left foot out. Drop the right knee. Get your block if you need to get a little elevation here. Release the toes of the right foot. And get that deep stretch of the groin. Nice. And you can walk the block a little closer to your waistline, your hips to get a little taller. It's kind of nice to do that. Lifting up, looking up. Yeah, nice. And let's come into Ardha Hanuman on that left side. Straightening that leg, dropping down as far as you can. It's comfortable. Beautiful. Let the head fall here. Nice. And then bend the front foot. Let's put the hands here along into the floor. That's it. Straighten that right leg. And then step back to the plank. Come forward on the fingertips, drop the knees if you like, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, take another breath here. And let's find our child's pose. Round that back, let it go. Take a breath, coming forward into tabletop, and exhale into downward facing dog. Nice. Now let's just simply step the right leg forward, step the left leg forward, inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, let's pull it down into a forward fold. Rainbow the arms up, and inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice. Bend the knees again, find that Utkatasana. Let's go to the other side. Turn the body over that right side. Really pinch that left side by doing so. Nice. Open the arms up if you can. I'll switch sides here. Nice. Step that left leg back. Nice, you guys. Good work. Find that movement through the ankle you did before. It's nice. Drop that knee down. Bring the hands down here. And again, grab that block if you need to. Extend or really lift that torso. Nice. Not really extending it, kind of getting a flex out of it. Walk that right foot out to the side. You can open that up a little bit. Again, if you like, you can come up on the fingertips if you don't have the block. Nice. Take another breath. Straighten the right leg. Come into Ardha Hanuman. Adjust it as you need to. Drop the head down. Soften into that hamstring. Nice, you guys. Let's go ahead and come into that runner's lunge and step back, or actually get the forearm, the hands down into the floor. Step the right foot back, come into plank, and then lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And lower the knees and take another breath here in this up dog. Push back into child's pose. Let it go. Take 2 or 3 breaths here, really engaging into this position. Breathe in, breathe out, soften. Nice. Let's come forward to the tabletop. Push into downward facing dog. Take a breath. Let's step the right leg forward, then the left leg forward. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, fold in half. Really pull yourself down here. Try to grab the back of the legs and take another breath. Bend the knees and rise to Utkatasana. Exhale, come to standing. Nice. Beautifully done. Shake your legs out if you can a little bit. I want you to bring your legs together. We're going to do little swivels here. So I'm going to kind of bend the knee and then switch a little bit like this. Nice. And then changing directions. It's a nice little hip movement. Beautiful. Nice. Let's take that right leg and stand on the left leg. And we're just going to come into a gentle, easy standing figure 4. Yeah. So this is, just the way we've been working on that Utkatasana. We're kind of ready for it. Try to get that gentle bend through that left hip here. And it's a deep flexion on that right hip. And it's laterally rotated. So just sit back into that. Advanced yogis, if you got this, come on down into that. And just sort of give a good press into that front shin. Just being mindful of that knee. Yeah. Good work, you guys. Good, Kamala. Nice, Radha. Nice, you guys. And then right from there, just simply come back up, release the foot of the ground, let it go. And then let's stay on that left leg, okay? Stay on the left leg and come into your tree. Nice. Hollow in your belly here. And we want to get tall to that front left hip, right? So try to lift that up, bring the belly in, bring the baby ribs in here. So we're coming to that Vrikshasana. Wherever this is good for you, be in it and find that one point out in front of you. Bring your hands to heart center. Now let's lose ourselves in tree. You can thrust that hip forward too, gently through the glutes. Try not to fall or lose your balance in doing so. It happens. Nice. Engaging that ocean breath. Go ahead and grow your branches any way you like. I invite you to lift the toes of the left foot off the floor. Really engage that quad of the left leg. I know, it'll throw you through a loop for a loop. Be mindful. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and take that right foot and step it to the mat. Yeah? Maybe get that right foot to the front of the mat here. And then wiggle that left foot back. Kick that hip back. Open the arms and find your Utthita Trikonasana. And stay tall in this triangle if you can. Nice. Looking up or looking down. Nice. Bend that knee and just come into an easy warrior 2. Maybe changing the feet a little bit. Beautiful. Straighten the leg. Point the toes towards each other. An easy, quick Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, lifting up. Then exhale, opening the arms wide and slowly finding the floor. Inhale, walk the body forward a little. Lift up out of the floor. Exhale, pull that Jaladhara Bandha in, that throat lock. Drop the head down. Nice. Beautiful. Toe heel to feet. Closer, come into Yogi Squat, Malasana. Drop on down into it. Let that lower back go here. You should feel really good. Hands to heart center. Close the eyes, soften down. And bring the fingertips to the floor to brace yourself to come on up gently and easily. Shake the legs out. And let's find that little turn to the hips again. Nice. And change directions. shake that out. Let's stand into that right leg and take the left leg, gently find the balance, and bring it up into that nice, easy figure 4. Hands to heart center if you like, hands to the feet if you like, or the calf and the knee, and just bring the body forward, finding that single pointed focus out in front of you. Letting the breath work for you. Nice, and then slowly finding our way up. Let the leg go. Shake out your legs. Let's find that Vrikshasana on the other side, okay? So let's stand into the right leg, bring the left leg up, bring the foot into the thigh. That's it, nice. Really engage those baby ribs again here, yeah? So we're not arching the back, yeah? Bring the ribs in, hollow in the belly. Really lengthen through that right side of the hip. Gauge the glutes. Open that left leg. Nice. And grow your branches any way you like. Nice. Keep the hands high. Lengthen that left leg, finding that position for your triangle. Kicking back through the right hip, opening the arms. Finding that triangle that works for you here. If you want, you go right to the floor, advanced yogis. Otherwise, stay up on it. Really feeling the pull of the core, the push of that hip. Nice. And then coming up, bend that left knee, lengthening the legs, finding an easy warrior 2. Pushing off the toes inward, lift up for Prasarita Pottanasana, lifting high, breathe. And exhale, dive down. Take a deep breath in, let it all go. Walk the hands forward, lengthen that back, flatten that back if you can. Tuck the chin in and grab Mula Bandha here. Drop down, hang out here. Maybe walk the hands a little further back. Shake the head, no. Yes. Grab the ankles if you like. Pull the body down. Take another breath. Nice. And then toe heel the feet in as you come up a little bit and drop down into that yogi squat, malasana. Drop the chin down, lengthen the back of the neck. And then this time let's press the elbows and the upper arms against the legs. Get a little bit more space here. Find that focus into that single point with our eyes. And try to let the toes go if you can and sink into the heels. Take a moment here to just let go of all the muscular work and stack the bones and the sinew to hold you here. Being mindful. Nice, you guys. And let's go ahead right from here. Just sit into the floor. Let's open the legs and come into Upavishta. And so we're going to, if you need to, get your block or your bolster or your blanket, and we're going to play with this forward and back movement here through the torso and the hip. And what I want you to do is, since we really relaxed in that deep squat, I want you to pull up through your pelvic floor into the belly, yeah? So there's no forgiveness here. It's another way to really do core work, right? Because it's a forward fold, it's a seated forward fold, but we're utilizing that abdominal rectus to pull right up, yeah? And we want to bring the body forward, and we want to bring the belly into the floor. So go ahead and, if you can, bring the block out in front of you here, reach out and grab it, and then use the muscles of your core to pull yourself forward. Nice. And then lift up, lengthen the arms, tuck the chin into the chest, hollow and round that lower back. Inhale, come forward, press onto the block. Exhale, lower down. Flex your feet a lot. Beautiful. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round that lower back. Tuck it in. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, drop down. Nice. Take one more round of that, sort of a cat and cow, if you will, without the cat. Nice. Or with the cat, without the cow. Bring that belly button into the spine as you come down. Release the block. Round your arms or fold them and rest the head into the back of your hands if you can. If not, just hang out here. But I want you to walk the legs away and engage the root lock. Pull the belly button in. Nice. I can see you, Allegra. You can even reach over to the feet here and bring that down. Drop it into the floor. That's it. Nice. Good work, you guys. If you want to, you can release the throat lock and draw the chin long on the floor. Beautiful. Nice. Bring the hands back in and slowly come out of this. Beautiful. Take a moment here and move from side to side. That lumbar spine sometimes gets a little tight being in there. Take a little circle with the torso over to the right, to the front, and to the left. If you went the other way, doesn't matter. Nice. Keep the breath moving deeply. And you can even keep your single pointed focus here on one piece on the floor or something in front of you. And then change directions over to the left, to the front, to the right, to the back. You might be really aware of your sits bones here. So what I want you to do is find those sits bones on this next circle. Come on up. And I want you to really pinpoint where you're touching the floor with your sits bones. And we're gonna flex the feet a lot, clasp your hands here, and I want you to press the hands downward in between your legs and bend the knees and try to rise up through the knees, and then you're gonna notice how that rolls you back into your glute. Don't let it, right? Bring the body forward, try to stay on those sits bones. Right. There's your pelvic floor. Really kegel in here, lift up onto that, and reach the hands into the floor, press into that gently, and bring the body forward. Flex the feet, that's it. Nice, stay on those sits bones. Beautiful, take another breath here, hollow in the belly. Beautiful. Grab your ankles or your shins, Sit back into the softness of the glute. Nice. And then let's take the legs into Baddha Konasana, bound angle. And if you need to use something to elevate your sits bones, if your lower back is really rounded, then we want to sit up on something, yeah. And go ahead and butterfly your knees, as long as that doesn't hurt your knees or your legs. Get a little movement there. And I want you to bring the knees up high, and then bring them down low. And come forward as you do so, and you can pull on your feet. Nice. And then bring them up high, lean back on it a little bit, roll through the glute, come into that little bit of a cat, and then come forward again. Press on the thighs. So you're getting that movement, that pose, counter pose here. Nice. And then press down. Nice. And then you might find yourself being able to pull the heels a little closer to your groins. Be mindful that that can give you a really deep squish on your menisci of your knees. So be mindful of that. And if you can, take your thumbs and peel open the soles of your feet. And I want you to press the elbows into the thighs and bring the body forward here, being mindful, going as far forward that you're comfortable with. You can walk the elbows out. I know some of you can come really forward, so go for it. Yeah, others of us might be really challenged here. You can grab your block and try to use that to pull forward. Let the breath soothe that. Nice. Come on out of that. Sit up tall. And let's take the legs long in front of us. Nice, you guys. Now let's flex the feet and come into that Dandasana. Just get gentle here. Find the sits bones. You can walk those back. Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with those now. And let's come in and really pull that throat lock in. Inhale, lift the arms up if you like. If not, you've already come to your toes. Come into this Paschimottanasana. Come forward and grab those feet. Use your strap if you need to. Pull that body forward. Now the tendency here is to really release your mula bandha or your pelvic floor. Try to engage it here. Squeeze that, peggle into it, and just hang on to that as you pull forward again. Slowly come back up. Nice, you guys. And then let's go ahead and walk the feet in. Change yourself on the mat if you are facing perpendicular. Go ahead and bring the feet up. And let's tuck into the hips here and round the mat. Let's try to get the lower back into the floor. Take a breath here. Exhale into it and sink into that. Engage your pelvic floor. Engage the core here. Nice. Lift the legs as you rise up. Beautiful. And then bring the legs into the floor, and that slowly assist coming into that, rounding the back. Nice. And then lift the legs as you rise up, trying to find that sit bone, those sit bones there. Nice. At the feet, find the floor. Engage the pelvic floor. Mula bandha. Roll through that lower back. Nice. Lift the feet. Roll through the glutes and into the sits bones. Nice. Beautiful. Let's take a moment here. Straighten the legs again. And let's wash that out with Eastern facing pose. Let's push the hips up high. And if this is too much for you, go ahead and bend the knees and come into altar. And then lower down. Nice. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, one more Paschimottanasana. Nicely done. Now let's come into bridge pose. Let's just drop down into the floor. Grab the ankles if you like, or put them onto the floor. Lift the hips up. And this is Setu Bandha Salamba Sarvangasana. So this is a bridge to shoulder stand. Reach back there. Press the hips up high. And bring the chest to the chin, okay? So as you come into this bridge, what you're really trying to attempt to do is come into shoulder stand. It's a bridge to shoulder stand. So that's why I'm always saying chest to chin, chin to chest. So play with that. Try to bring the feet closer together or the knees closer together. Right, and you'll notice that if you like, you can put the hands right underneath your bum and then push right into shoulder stand. And that's the real challenge. And there you go. And it's a bridge to shoulder stand. That's the whole idea of that pose. Nice. Stay with that. Oh, good. Nice. Yeah. And then simply bring the feet down into halasana here. Then I want you to slowly roll out and let the feet stay up high for a moment. Bend the knees. Give them a nice gentle hug. And then place the feet into the floor. Beautiful. Now, you have a choice. You can come up into another bridge pose here, or you can come into full wheel. If you like, full wheel is really fun to do. Just come on up into it. If not, come into your shoulder, your bridge here. Wherever you are, take about 4 or 5 breaths. Engage root lock, engage throat lock. And release the belly lock. That's it. Nice. Nice work. Beautiful work, you guys. And then slowly come back down if you haven't already. Let it go. Beautiful. And let's windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Bring the knees into the chest, give them a gentle hug. Let's hang on to the right leg, release the left leg, come into a nice supine twist over to the left side. Open up the arms. Nice, just let it all go. Bring the knee back into the chest as you roll into the floor. Tuck your chin here if you can. Bring the other leg up. Find Apanasana. Pulling it into the chest gently. And let's release that right leg long. Pull that left knee. And then reach across the body. Open that left arm. pull that left knee back into the chest. Give it a hug. Bring that other leg up again. Come into full Apanasana one more time. And this time, let's bring the head up to the knees. And send the legs long. Open up for your Shavasana. Laying back, letting everything fall away. Letting your breath wash over you like the ocean. Imagine you're a huge reef at low tide. With every breath, the ocean waters are rising up and covering you, and then draining off of you with that exhale. Just feel that warm tropical water coming up onto your rock and falling off of you. Feeling the long permanence of stone and rock, but also knowing it too is etched with time. Breathing into that deep grounding, that belonging, all the life that you give, all the sea urchins and kelp and everything that's using you in the ocean to live. Know that you're giving great life in your body right now to many, many things. Take another deep breath. Feel free to stay in Shavasana if you like. Otherwise, bend your knees and roll over to your right side. Push yourself up to a tall seated position. Come into that Sukhasana and really feel the nectar of the practice here. I invite you to drop your chin again just slightly and lift the back of your neck, hollowing gently and softly through the root and belly lock. Coming into that beautiful ocean breath. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's finish off our class with an Om. Take a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.